Have you ever pondered the possibilities if we could tap into the full potential of our brain? A tantalizing thought, isn't it? Welcome to a journey into the depths of the human mind, where we'll explore the science behind brain usage and capacity. Often you might have heard the popular myth that humans only use 10% of their brain. It's a tantalizing concept that suggests we possess vast reserves of untapped mental abilities. But is it true? Well, science says no. According to neurologists, it's a myth that we use only 10% of our brain. We actually use virtually every part of our brain, and most of the brain is active almost all the time. The 10% claim is indeed so wrong it's almost laughable, says neurologist Barry Gordon at Johns Hopkins School of Medicine in Baltimore. Even at rest, our brains are perpetually humming with activity. Advanced imaging techniques, such as positron emission tomography, PT, and functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, reveal that even during sleep, all parts of the brain show some level of activity. And even if we were to be idle, our brain is still working at around 20% capacity. So, if we're already using all parts of our brain, what would it mean to use 100% of our brain capacity? The answer might surprise you. If every single neuron in your brain was firing at the same time, it wouldn't result in heightened intelligence or superhuman abilities. Instead, it would most likely result in a massive seizure. You see, our brain is a master of specialization, with different areas handling different tasks. Having all neurons firing at once would be akin to having a full orchestra produce a cacophony of sound by playing all their instruments simultaneously. It's also essential to understand that our brain is an energy-intensive organ. Despite making up only about 2% of our body weight, the brain consumes about 20% of our daily energy intake. Increasing brain activity to 100% would require a substantial increase in energy consumption, which could have serious implications for our overall health. In conclusion, the notion of using 100% of our brain is more a product of science fiction than scientific fact. Our brains are already working hard, even when we feel like we're not using them at all. The key to unlocking our brain's potential lies not in using more of it, but in using it more effectively. Here are the key points we discussed today. The 10% brain usage is a myth. We use virtually every part of our brain, and most of the brain is active almost all the time. If every neuron in your brain was firing at the same time, it would result in a massive seizure, not superhuman abilities. Our brain is an energy-intensive organ, consuming about 20% of our daily energy intake. Increasing brain activity to 100% would require a significant increase in energy consumption, potentially jeopardizing our overall health. The key to unlocking our brain's potential lies not in using more of it, but in using it more effectively. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the human mind. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, the true power of our brains lies not in their size, but in how we use them.